Let's just try to ignore it.
The hunt for Flight 370 is on the verge of a crucial turning point. One phase is nearly over. The bluefin underwater drone is wrapping up a last-ditch effort to find clues inside the search zone, the yellow area that you see right there on your screen. The U.S. Navy drone is on its 15th mission there. Each time, it has come up empty. So here's the bottom line. The entire search operation may need to stop, regroup, and hit refresh. Australian officials say they might move the search zone north to an area where a different ping was heard. After 52 days and no rock-solid clues, is it time to rethink everything here? With me now is aviation analyst Les Aubin, a 777 pilot, and aviation analyst Michael Kay, a former pilot with the British Royal Air Force. Michael, to you first. As we enter this next phase, what's the best use for this expensive search and resources, air or sea?
I think it's a combination of both, Don. I think you have to have a combination of both in terms of to maximise the possibilities of linking something to the resting place in the South Indian Ocean of MH370. There is a natural pause here, though, in terms of the tempo, the surge tempo that's been going on in terms of the air side, and also with the bluefin as well. I mean, the big decision that Angus Houston had to make 12 days ago was going from the pinger, which we remember was looking for the GPSs on the black boxes, making the decision, going to bed at night and knowing that he'd searched absolutely everything and then transferring to the bluefin, because once he transfers to the bluefin, that's it for the long haul. So,
but you still think that you still think air search and underwater search and not just one or the other? Because they had said earlier that, hey, listen, the air search is going to be over fairly soon. It's still going on, but it should be over soon.
Well, I think the air search needs to be, you can't maintain the air search at the tempo that it's been at since day one, bottom line. So I think it needs to go from a proactive search to a reactive search. And what I mean by that is we've been flooding the whole area with airborne assets, maritime surveillance assets, in the hope of finding something. I think what we need to do now is reset, service all the aeroplanes, give some of the crews a little bit of rest time, and then go to the reactive stance, which is when we find something, whether it be by satellite or by picture, get the crews out there to take a look.
So, Les, you know that this report is going to be released this week, Flight 370 in Malaysia. The question is, what do you expect to see in the report, and why initially did the Malaysians want to keep it secret?
Well, I'm not so sure they wanted to keep it a secret. I think they wanted to dot their I's, cross their T's. We've been talking about how mundane this report is going to be, but I think it's important that it comes out and it states the facts specifically so that we can chronologically see what we know for sure happened to the airplane, at least with the terms that we have, at this point. But I think it's important to get it on paper.
And so 52 days later, Les, that the Malaysians, they have not ruled out the possibility that passengers and crew were involved. Is that surprising to you at all?
No, it's not, because we have no hard evidence. I mean, we've discussed this before. I lean toward the mechanical side, but even that's got holes in it, and the nefarious part of it's got holes in it. So, there's not enough facts right at this point in time.
All right, Les Aubin, Mikey Kay, thank you. Appreciate both of you.